What's up everyone, here from Cartagena in Colombia. So in this video we're going to be doing something very different that we've never done before, because we're going on a sail trip. And not only that, we're sailing between two different countries. So we're going from Colombia to Panama, mainly to visit the famous San Blas Islands in Panama. It's supposed to be like the most beautiful place to visit there, especially for beaches. And the trip is gonna be 5 nights overall. It's quite a big trip. We're doing it with a company called Blue Sailing. We'll give you more details about that later on when we get on the sailboat, because we're only going to be leaving at around 10 p.m. so that gives us a full day to explore here in Cartagena. And just to fill you in about what's been going on since our last video in El Salvador, which was 2 weeks ago. So after that we went to Houston for a week because we have some friends that have had babies recently. So we went to visit them. Nothing to do with filming or traveling, it was just more to hang around with friends. And after that we spent a week in the Dominican Republic, mainly to visit Anna and Trevor of the Delightful Travelers, YouTubers that have featured in our videos before. And we were planning on making videos there, but it ended up being a bit of a disaster, mainly because of the weather. It was raining so hard there, and our place that we were staying even flooded. Carol filmed some footage of it.
Yeah, so this is the situation right now. We tried to remove all the things that were connected to the outlet, to the power outlet. And then, yeah, we just packed everything. Half of our clothes are wet because our bags were in the ground. And Chris went out to see if he can find a hotel for us to stay. Yeah, we don't know what we're gonna do because we cannot go far as well.
And besides the bad weather, I got a bit sick. So when I was in El Salvador, I got an ear infection, and then that ended up passing to like my sinuses and stuff. And yeah, even now I'm still dealing with that. So just wasn't feeling too good, and the weather was bad. And unfortunately we didn't end up filming any videos. But now at least the weather is beautiful once again. So yeah, it's a good weather day to explore Cartagena, and it should be good for the sailing trip too. So we're staying in the old colonial city. Pretty chaotic here, isn't it?
Yeah, we noticed that it's not just hotels and restaurants, it's also like many stores, like for the locals. We see, I think most people are locals, but there are many foreigners as well. It's a bit like the center of Rio de Janeiro because of all the stores and stuff. But I think here it's a lot nicer in terms of architecture. It's more like beautiful, like visually beautiful, I think.
Yeah, the center of Rio, where we used to live, it's not as well kept. It's also not like nice and colorful. But like Carol said, it's a bit of a mix of like local and touristy. Because a lot of colonial places that we go, it's just become like 100% tourism.
Yeah, exactly. But that's not how it is here.
But everywhere you walk, it's just impressive buildings. Not even sure what this is, some sort of tower. Yellow and red. Also got a nice plaza here, nice square. See people selling fruits absolutely everywhere here. Lots of street food options. Wasn't actually this busy before when we came out walking. Way busier now. We keep seeing this flag as well, so I'm guessing that's the flag of Cartagena. Yeah, you can see it's down there too in front of the hotels. Really like the style of the buildings though.
Yeah, always with a bit of plants around. It's really nice.
Yeah, nice mix. The last colonial place that we went, I think, was Antigua in Guatemala, but a completely different style to here. I think over there it was mainly just one floor as well, the buildings. These are all multiple floors, balconies too. So we've now come to Bastion Baluarte de San Ignacio de Loyola, completed around 1630 by order of Governor Francisco de Murga. So that's one of the cool things about this city. There is a fortified wall, I think it's 11 kilometers, going pretty much all the way around it, like really complete. So it's pretty cool when we were approaching by taxi. Yeah, we're not that high really at this part. Got a pirate looking ship there. So we're doing the sailing tour, but it seems like you can do many boat tours just around here. We've seen many people going out. I don't know where they go. I think there are even a few islands just off the coast. Man, how hot is this though in December?
Yeah, it's crazy hot. Even when we arrived around 11 p.m. So it was like nighttime and it was so hot. We were like, oh no, you already knew that during the day it would be this hot, and it's really, really scorching hot.
Yeah, because this is supposed to be like winter now, I think.
Winter, like almost like Brazil. There's no winter, proper winter, but it's supposed to be cooler, I think, but it's not cool at all.
Yeah, online it says it's like a heat wave, so I don't think it's normal. So this is one of the iconic entrances into the old city. I don't know how you say the name in Spanish, but you have like the clock tower there, the beautiful clock tower. When we read online, they're always talking about the vendors being like pushy here in Cartagena.
Yeah, and even some people that we met while traveling, they would say that they came here and they didn't like this part of the experience because they were harassed by the vendors. But we are not having a very bad experience. We just, once in a while a vendor comes, but it's not too bad. And I think it's because they think I am Colombian.
You look Colombian.
Yeah, so that's good.
Yeah, I mean, so far Brazilians and Colombians just look almost identical. Might be the country that most looks the same as Brazilians.
Yeah, like almost everybody here could be Brazilian. We are very similar.
So we just got some refreshments and we're making our way to a fort that pretty much everybody that visits Cartagena goes to. Pretty cool, trendy neighborhood here. I have to put the name down. We're actually outside of the fortified area now. Got like musicians, artwork, trumpet guy. So this isn't our first time in Colombia. We spent a day in the past in Bogota, which was also really cool, but it was a quick stop once again because it was just like a layover. But we do need to visit properly one day.
Yeah, for this time we only had 2 weeks, which we had to choose where to go because we need to visit family for Christmas. So we only had 2 weeks, and for Colombia we want to come with more time.
Because it's a big country.
Yeah, it's a big country and there's a lot to do, so that's why we're not gonna be exploring more this time.
Yeah, Colombia definitely seems like a country that has it all. It has the awesome historic sites, also the Caribbean coast, even has Caribbean islands, and I think it even has parts of the Amazon rainforest, so kind of everything that we love. So this is it, Castillo San Felipe. It was 33,000 Colombian pesos to enter. Man, that looks pretty badass, Carol.
Yeah, it's huge. We could see from somewhere far away all the walls, the castle wall.
Yeah, because it's on like a hill. You gotta walk up. I mean, even from here already. Getting some pretty good views. So this was completed in 1639. The city was founded in 1533, so way before. It's supposed to be one of the oldest colonial cities in the world. Got some views of the other side now. So many high-rise buildings here, apartments everywhere. Wonder how many floors some of those are. Here shows the major Spanish ports in the Americas during the 17th and 18th centuries. So that's where we are, Cartagena, the Indias. And that's kind of where we're going to be going, to Panama. So some of the others that we visited before, Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic, San Juan, Puerto Rico, Havana in Cuba. Yeah, we just came from Guatemala, El Salvador, but I don't see any ports around there. One in Mexico, Acapulco, but never been there too. 3 actually in Mexico. So the main reason that this city is so fortified is that historically it was constantly under attack from pirates. They used to export silver from Bolivia from here. So yeah, many pirates would come here to get their riches. So mainly from like Britain, France and Holland, the usual suspects for pirates at the time. So we're back in the center of the old town and we're trying a Colombian food called arepa, which is very similar to the pupusa that we had in El Salvador. So I got the original one with cheese, I think that's 12,500, and there's this other one with cheese and sausage, that's 17,500. And Carol got some vegetarian ones, that's like a margarita tomato, and that just has black beans.
Yeah, cheese.
It tastes very different to a pupusa though.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it's different. It looks similar, but it's different.
Yeah, like the flour is completely different. And this one, it's kind of open, like the pupusa was all sealed off. You won't see the ingredients inside, but this one comes open like this. I like it though.
Yeah, pretty good.
Just like we like pupusas. So we're now at the marina. The sailing tour is about to start. Super quiet, there's like nobody around.
No, only boats.
Only boats, yeah. Big fancy boats. So since we were here earlier, we dropped off our big bags. We already know where our sailboat is, just over there in the corner. So since the other guests aren't here, I might as well show you the sailboat, the inside. So this is where we'll be eating, the dining area, and we're right next to it. Hey Carol.
Hi.
Carol's just packing our stuff away.
Yeah.
That's our double bed. And we have a private bathroom. And then this is the kitchen. There's another bedroom there that's the same as ours. And then down here I think it's the shared bathrooms and also the shared bedrooms. Definitely a lot more bedrooms than you'd imagine from the outside. Yeah, it's like 3 beds in there. I think the other side is the same too. And then over here they have a cooler, so we just put some drinks in there. So this is the tiny bedroom. There's enough space though. It's a pretty nice sized double bed. Got some other storage options here. Our big bags are underneath here. Got some little fans. It's pretty hot in here right now. Got 2 of them. And the tiny bathroom. I think it's like a pump one, isn't it?
Yeah, only one person can't be here, so you wanna come inside.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, so first we were trying to figure out where the shower is, because there is no shower head or anything. But I think you use this from the sink. I think you can like pull it out. Guessing that's it, right?
Yeah. And then, yeah, there's some holes on the ground, so maybe the water will just go away to the ocean.
Yeah, I think that's it. So it's the next morning. We're currently in the middle of nowhere. From Cartagena, I think it takes about 40 to 50 hours to get to the San Blas Islands. And it wasn't the smoothest sleep, was it?
No, so it was hot inside the cabin, and it was like very wavy, the ocean, so our body was still getting used to it.
Had to take some medicine.
Yeah, we took some medicine. I think that's a must, the seasickness medicine. So we're feeling okay now. But yeah, the night wasn't the easiest one.
So today we have the whole day at the sea. It's going to be a sunbathing day. And then I think tomorrow midday we're supposed to arrive on the islands. And we didn't mention the price of the tour. So it's $780 per person. So that's for the 5 nights. All the meals. I think it also includes things like snorkeling equipment. You can see there's like a stand-up paddle. I think they have a kayak somewhere too. Not these bikes though, that belongs to some of the other guests. But I think if you're in one of the shared cabins, it's around $660. So we have officially made it to the San Blas Islands in Panama. We've already passed a bunch of the islands. Got a beautiful one there. Quite a few back there in the distance. I don't know which one we're going to. Oh right, there's one on this side too. Super close up. So we've got to swim to the island. You could get like the little inflatable boat too. But it's not too far. We can make it swimming. So that's how the sailboat looks on the outside. Haven't shown it yet in this video. Carol got herself a little floaty chill thing.
Not bad, huh?
So I don't think there's really any set itinerary. I think it just depends on the weather, and the captain will take us to the best spots. So I don't know if we're just going to be staying around here all day. I think we are. It's a small little island. After we're going to walk around the whole thing. I think we have lunch on the boat though.
Yeah, 1 p.m.
1 p.m. Yeah, so that gives us a few hours here, and then I guess we can come back later on again. Beautiful island though. And last night we ended up sleeping way better. There was a lot of wind, that's why they put the sails up on the boat to do some proper sailing. But yeah, there was like a nice breeze in the room, so it was a lot easier to sleep. So there are 369 islands here in San Blas, and 49 of them are inhabited. So yeah, the majority are just like deserted islands. And it's home to indigenous people called Kuna. Apparently they don't like appearing in pictures or videos. You're not really supposed to take pictures of them or anything. And they also don't allow drones here. They don't like drones, so there won't be any drone shots of these islands either. I'm not even sure if anyone really lives on this island. There is a hut over there, but I don't think it's somebody's house. I think it's just a place where they sell some things like coconuts and stuff to the tourists. Kind of funny because it's sunny, but it's raining at the same time. Doesn't happen too often. I think that's the one we passed before.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. We passed all the other ones here.
They all look the same. Wow, so beautiful.
Paradise.
Really is. Yeah, completely pure white sand on this side. When the sun hits, makes a big difference.
So one information that we forgot to mention before is that for this trip you can also do the other way around, from Panama to Cartagena. That's also 5 days and I think the same price, but if you just want to do a shorter trip you can also do just the San Blas Islands. So you leave from Panama, do the San Blas Islands and 3 days and then go back to Panama. That's also an option. We just decided to do from Colombia to Panama because we thought it would be cool to go from a country to another by boat.
And we also wanted to see Cartagena.
Yeah. And another information regarding the food, as you guys may have seen, we have all the food like breakfast, lunch and dinner, also some snacks during the day. Yesterday we had popcorn and it's really good, the food. And for me, I opted for the vegetarian and pescatarian options. Most meals I'll have fish, but when there's no fish I will just have vegetarian, and I had to pay $25 extra for that. But when it's just vegetarian, they put like vegan sausages or vegan stuff, not just vegetables. So that's why it's a bit more expensive, because most places to buy vegetarian food on the supermarket, it's a bit more pricey.
Yeah, that's not 25 per day, that's
No,
for the entire trip.
Entire trip, yeah.
So it's not too bad at all. we've come to our last stop of the day. The weather got really choppy at the other place.
Yeah, so we had to leave, and on the way here it was like very wavy, a bit scary, but yeah, they know what they're doing, the crew, so it wasn't really scary.
Yeah, so they came to this bay. It's more protected. Like there's no waves at all here. We don't know the names of any of these islands, do we?
Not really. Yeah, we're just gonna put island number 1, island number 2. This is island number 2.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do have an official name. Really a long stretch of beach. I think we'll be coming back here during the day tomorrow also. So we'll see it in the sun. Got some nice hammocks in the water too.
Yeah, look at the color. With the sun hitting, it's gonna be amazing tomorrow.
Yeah, like zero sun. Sun's already gone down too. And it looks like that. So they have a little bar over there in that hut. And I got a Balboa, a local beer from Panama, $2. Carol got a Cuba Libre.
Yeah, $5.
$5. Some of our group are already playing volleyball. Might give it a go too. So it is the next morning now. Ended up having a really nice night. Basically everyone was just drinking around the fire. There was a big group there as well because a lot of the people from the other sailboats and boats were there. And at one point the bar actually ran out of all of the alcohol. He said it was a much larger group than normal. And once again we had a really nice night's sleep, especially because we just anchored down. We're not moving around, so yeah, it was very relaxing. And also going to end this video here. So in the next video we're going to be visiting many more islands, not sure how many. I think it's going to be 3 or 4 more, so hopefully the weather's good. And in the video description I'll put the link to this tour if you're interested. So if you like this video, just drop a like as usual to support us, subscribe to see more videos like this, follow us on Instagram, and we'll see you in the next one.